is lacking. And upon consultation, we find that you are in agreement. We are minded, therefore, to increase your number. Herald, call forth the candidate.
Would Ulrich May come before their Majesties?
Your Majesty. It's all right, this was planned. Thanks a lot.
Why do you go to protect our assets first? Ulrich de Vatel. Mindful of your prowess upon the field. And responsive to the wishes of your peers. We are minded to admit you to the order of defence. Will you accept from us this honour?
I certainly will, Your Majesty.
Wonderful.
There are members of the orders who would speak for the candidates. Will they come forth?
I am Mary Alexander. I am a knight of your realm, Your Majesty, and I would speak for this man. The MoD is a martial order, as well you know. And whereas all the peers are supposed to exhibit the peerage qualities, the one that sets apart the martial orders is our prowess on the field. And I would speak to that because my fellow peers have words to speak to the other peerages. Ulrich has shown his prowess on the field, not only in his actual combat and in taking the field and in winning, which is only a very small part of prowess. It is also teaching. It is also having the knowledge of what we do on the field, how to bring out the best fight in our opponent, how to bring that joy to the field, how to take what we have learned in our own bodies and to be able to translate that to someone else and to be able to capture those moments so that they too may fight their best and so that we may all elevate together. Ulrich has been my teacher. He has been my friend. He has been my partner on the field of combat over and over. And he has brought out in me greatness and in others greatness. And in that, he himself has achieved greatness. He is my peer.
My name is Master William Blackwood. I've known Ulrich since he first came to Barony some years ago. I'm a member of the Orders of Old, and that's why I'll speak particularly to on this occasion. Ulrich is a marvellous learner, he's a marvellous teacher. He's generally a man interested continually in improving his skills. I'd like to provide you a little anecdote. As a guild master of the guild here, I've encouraged various people to take on the various guild ranks and improve their skill level. Ulrich was a keen member in doing that, but he did it differently from anybody else. Whereas each one, at the first level, we have to do one weapons form, second level we do 3 weapons forms at the higher level, and at the final provost level, you do 5 weapons forms. That's quite a lot to develop in skill, to produce. He wasn't at all satisfied. So he did a different weapons form all the way through. So that means he's had 9 different weapons forms. That's more than the guildmaster has to do for a guildmaster's prize during his ascent up the guild. Each level he began with considerable skill and capability. Apart from his own ability to improve his fencing, he has also been involved, I know, with his kit in learning the skills of metal. And he's done that brilliantly, as he always does. I've had very glowing reports from Kit about his willingness to learn and his ability to move on with what we do. Apart from that, he's a great fellow, very, very popular, brings enthusiasm to the field, And as he's demonstrated on my person on many occasions, he's certainly not true.
Your Majesty, Your Excellencies, I am Master Baron nevertheless. This rogue is my number 2 protege. Normally he ranks very much higher because he's being naughty. I want to talk of his prowess on the field. I will talk of his skill of running events, of getting things done, of finding other people and helping them to get things done. He's always there, he was always helping. He will go home at the end of the day in so much agony and pain, but he is still there. And the next day he will turn up and he will do it again. I can go on about this man forever and ever. I don't need to, because everybody knows who he is. He is a wonderful man. He has been a friend of mine for 26 years now. And we have been evil together, nasty together. We have done all the things that we should do, and no, we should do. But he is a great man, and he deserves this beyond all recognition. And I love him dearly. Thank you, my friend, and thank you to the people that voted for him.
Huzzah!
My name is John Everard Safar. I've been asked to speak to this man today, and this is the first time I've actually been asked to speak as a peer for someone elevating. This man has often taken risks, and here's another example. Before I ever met Ulrich, I heard many great things of the service. I heard about his fencing. I actually heard this from many people. I then got to meet him. I was embraced by what I would now call a common feature of him, a massive hug. You get buried in his hugs, right? That is the warmth of this man. I then finally got to see him fence, and it was at this point I decided there's a pelican. I am very, very relieved. I've seen how much work he's put into this art. He loves this game. He's passionate about it, right? But I think that what actually puts him apart is, I believe, every Master of Defence has one special feature, their superpower, and that is the joy that he brings. You would never ever see this man on the field without someone waiting to come and fence him, right? And I know he's actually proud of his teaching, so I'm going to speak a little bit about that, right? He creates a fantastic, safe environment for those who teach him. They can make mistakes, they're safe, right? If anything, he's going to give them a big hug, right? Now, I had the great honour of marshalling a festival, and you can hear singing, dancing, laughter, and you know what is this man. You don't need to turn around. You know there's no... And I think this is your superpower, is the joy and the comfort you bring to the fences that you serve. Right. I consider this my dear. Congratulations.
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, good gentles all, I am Countess Lilvati of Locker, and I have been asked to speak for the Royal Peerage about Ulrich. Forgive me, my notes, it has been a struggle for me to find the words to speak of Ulrich. He is one of my very dear friends, and I consider him one of the pillars of Inner Guard. there is not a new fencer who hasn't crossed swords with Ulrich and been enthusiastically taught. There hasn't been an event that he hasn't helped set up and or pack down, usually both. And there has not been a tawny field where we haven't heard his laughter. For as long as I've known him, he's thrown himself into all aspects of the SCA. He's not just a fencer. He's a costumer, he's a broiderer, he's a cook. He runs events, he cooks events. He has thrown himself into the society with an enthusiasm I have rarely seen. He is actually very well known to the Orders of the Rose and Coronaria, as every year at festival for the Queen's Glove tournament, if I have not heard him enter that tournament and not be mentioned behind the scenes as a, should we give it to him? No, he won the tournament. Or, no, he's already got it. Or, it's only once, right?
Twice, I think. Queen's Club.
Twice. He's already had it twice. We can't give it to him again. Let someone else have it. Because without fail, someone behind the thrones or who hasn't met him before will come up to us and say, this gentle needs the Queen's Glove. Again. His friendship and wisdom through the years haven't just helped me be a better person. Our conversations have made me a better peer. And for that and so many more reasons, I am so pleased to finally see him recognized as such in the society. My friend, you have always been a peer.
These are joyous and inspirational words. Is there one to whom you're bound in fealty?
There is, Your Majesty. Baron Yevon de Leeds.
Would you come forward, please?
You really want to do this?
I'm not giving it back.
So, Your Majesties, this man is my protege. He is protege to me. He is not becoming a pelican. I do not believe he needs to hand back his belt. He is not swearing fealty to me. He is swearing fealty to you as a peer of the MoD. And we've discussed this, and we believe that, we think that it is right that he keeps his belt. And we would like your permission to do so.
We give that permission with whole heart. We understand the value of mentors, no matter what station you hold.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Will you give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of our realm?
As you most surely have until now.
As you have most surely done until now.
I will.
Will you promise further to treat all with courtesy
Will you promise further to treat all with courtesy
and to uphold the laws and traditions of our kingdom?
and to uphold the laws and traditions of our kingdom?
I will.
Will you swear fealty to us, our crown, and the throne kingdom of Lockhart?
Will you swear fealty to us, our crown, and the throne and kingdom of Lockhart?
I will.
What sword do you wish to swear fealty?
On what sword do you wish to swear fealty?
Your Majesty, I wish to do something slightly different. And I would call forth my guide, Yevon de Leeds, my inspiration, Murray Alexander, my teacher, Kit Hackforth, and my baronesses. With them, I would call upon my peers in the MoD. with your Majesty's sword of state, on these swords shall I swear.
This is quite a ring to seal.
Here do I swear, by mouth and hand, fealty and service to the Crown and Kingdom of Lockhart, to come and to go, to do and to let be, to strike and to spare, to speak and to be silent in all matters that concern the kingdom. From this, on my honour, and the lawful command of the Crown, in need or in plenty, in peace or in war, in living or in dying, from this hour henceforth, till the Crown depart their throne, the world end, or death take me. So say I, Ulrich.
This we do here.
This we do here,
Nor shall we fail to remember.
And we for our part do swear fealty to you,
Ulrich.
to protect and defend you,
and
all your household, with all our power, until we depart our throne, death take us, or the world end. So say we, Lockhart. By which sword do you wish to be dubbed?
The sword of state, Your Majesty.
And by what name shall you be recognised?
I'm thinking Baron Yevon de Leeds.
I'm getting around.
So I believe that name has already been taken. More than one person?
His son was the first, so I figured that'd be the second.
While it is a good name, we think there can only be one.
Fair, Your Majesty.
More than one would be a burden on the king.
Then I would take the name Ulrich de Portal.
I dub thee once. I dub thee twice. I dub thee Maester of Defence. From this day forward, let no blade touch you, save that you reply with honour, courage and prowess. We command you to succour the defenceless. Seek justice for those of every station. And maintain the honour of your order. Bow your head. Let this blow remind you that a period shall bring you pain, as well as honour. We will now proclaim you Ulrich, Maester of Defence. The badge of your order is a white livery collar.
Please bring forth the collar.
Please bring forth the collar.
Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Excellencies, I have had the short privilege to wear this collar, but it's amazing how powerful to speak to its sister.
Thank you. This collar was created for me by Don Master Everard, Safar. I have not had the privilege of wearing it on the tawny field myself, but it has been passed around through as many masters and mistresses of defence as possible throughout the realm of Lockhart over the last months, and hopefully some of that will rub off on him.
Wear this collar as a sign of your estate. Is there a medallion?
I have the benefit of short history. I spotted it upon the Tawny Field when Owen Cantor Pugh, a gentleman I hold in great regard, was wearing it. I admired it. He was kind enough when my subsequent introduction into the member, as a member of the order, he was kind enough to present it to me. I'd be very happy to present it to somebody I admire greatly.
Thank you. Beautiful. This is the token of your order. We give you the right to wear a chain of fealty, adorned according to your rank. Remember that this is no jewel to be admired, but a representation of the binding oaths that you have sworn this day.
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, I have a chain. It has history, it has no history. There are links from many different mobs here today that have given it to me. I cannot name them, but what I have done is I've made a record book for you to know who has passed this on. Many of these links have been shared, and some of the links are from my chain that I give to you to make it a full chain.
While this chain is not as beautiful